Good to see so much green up there. We had to take out a lot of these orcs right away. Let's just see if we can't take some orcs out before they approach too fast here. Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of Tales from the Age of Men. We are traveling here as Squillian, and we were on our way to see what Mordor has been up to. This is episode 4. I am as always ScrodoBaggins, and welcome to BagEndGaming. Alright, we have some criminals here. We actually have a large band of Mordor units here. Most of them infantry. So question is, should we take the chance here with our... It's a bit annoying, isn't it, that we can't see how many troops we actually have. We can just see our level or troop size here. I would imagine we are able to take them on.
Hold right there.
I will give it a shot, nevertheless. And then we can see how it goes. It does say that I am underpowered here. However, we do have some pretty good troops. Okay, so 47 archers here. I will just take care of those. Maybe we should take Arwen's horse from her so she gets down.
Cavalry!
Cav can go over here.
Horsemen, move! Sword loose formation!
And our
sword forward!
deer archers can go over here. And let's see, the enemy has a 17 cap here. One that is horse archer and rest is infantry. Let's just take a look here so we're not doing absolutely nothing. Imagining if it is wolf riders, what else should it be? Here comes their archer. And look at our armor, that is awesome. Doesn't look like they're moving a lot, but they mainly just have infantry. A lot of it also, but let's see, they do have wolf riders. Well, this can be a bit dangerous. There goes a wolf. They don't have a lot of HP, these wolves. I'm a bit afraid I'm just on my way into the enemy infantry here. I guess I've killed almost all of the wolves here. That could have been dangerous. That was dangerous. Alright. They'll have to manage without me. Let's see how it goes. I'm a bit afraid of this going forward thing they are doing. Yeah, there goes the Royal Guards here. Don't know what that was supposed to ever do when our archers are that far away, but alright. We are getting some kills. Look at how they're just getting wrecked here. So many corpses. Would have wanted a little more of their infantry depth here before we go hand to hand. However, we do have a couple of the archers still shooting. That was just a guy getting absolutely wrecked by a troll. But the trolls are down. We lost 10. Oh, that was not really indicative of the power levels what the AI said. Alright, a great victory here. 35 renown, that is definitely good. All right. Maybe we should just take the trolls here, just to get some. Let's just take everything we can here. And look at that, we're getting some troll braces, 30,000, some Isengard stuff here. I guess this means we are moving backwards. So I guess I will actually be going all the way to Rivendell, getting some reinforcements, and then we will just be respawning right here in a moment. All right, just on our way here back to Rivendell. However, we are making a short stop here where we are, of course, ransoming our prisoners, 10,000 dinars here, and I just want to get rid of a bit of the loot here. I don't think Rivendell can afford everything. Look at that, we have 3 spears worth of 19,000. That is insane. So let's just get rid of a bit here. That will be it, and hopefully we can move on a bit faster here. And now that I am back, look at that, we got a baby here, and it doesn't say which sex it was, but not that it really matters. But what I was saying is, now that we are back here, I just want to say thank you guys for the attention this video series has gotten. I am about to release episode 2 today, so that's where we are at. But yeah, it's good to be back to Bannerlord. I have missed it. I've said that before in these videos, and of course, what I would always like is to interact with you. So if there is anything you think I could do better, or you just want to say awesome or whatever, please leave a comment. I love that. So yeah, once again, thank you. But here we are getting attacked by the Uruk-hai. Hopefully we can stand up for ourselves. The power levels are pretty equal. That usually means with the elves that we are doing good. And look at this, we are standing on a hill here. I guess there is just no chance of them ever winning this fight. And they had to get over water. I would love to have had the better time mod here, so we could fast forward to the actual battle here. I guess I could do that. I'll just be pausing here, and then when they get forward, you can actually see the battle. Now look at that, we have begun shooting some arrows, so let's just see if we can't participate here. Well, that didn't get very far, did it? That's close. But no cigar. However, we are getting some kills here. Do you have the big shields? That's just in front of the feet. And soonish the wood riders are coming. Let's see if we can't kill some wolves here again. I just killed a Rivendell noble. That was not that correctly played. I think they actually have some decent skills here. With a lot of armor. Look how my elven sword is just cutting right through them. It's like this is going to be a win here. And only one casualty, I guess. No, it wasn't even the guy that I shot. Good. good win here, good renown. And we'll just let him go. I know that I'm not getting that much. Look at that. No, I'm not getting that much charm experience as I haven't leveled it up, but we are getting some influence that is all right for me right now. But we are on our way to Rivendell here, so I will be back when we reach Rivendell. I will just be going through these towns, getting rid of the loot, and then you can see how much money we made once we get to Rivendell. Look at that, they can't even afford the pauldrons here. We can get rid of one troll. What was that? Gauntlets here, but little has its right. Good. I'll see you guys on the other side. Alright, arriving here at Rivendell, Dunland has been vanquished already. So, yeah, all of the west side of the human territory is actually free of enemies. So now we just need to get rid of all of this. Looks like there's problems in Mirkwood, but let's just get trading here. Well, I guess we will prioritize getting rid of as much as possible. And therefore we will do it like this. Oh, damn, that was fast. Let's do it one more time here. Okay, it's because there are so many one-handed swords that are worth a lot. Let's do it this way again. These are not worth anything. But now we get down to a lot of loot. Look at that. All right, let's get some more troops here. And I guess we are already on our way. How many horses do we have? We have a lot. So I guess that's no problem. Are we hurting? No, we are not. I have a lot of food, so let's just get rid of it this way. I don't care about that one. Good. There's no fast way again over here. We can't go through the mines of Moria, unfortunately. So I guess we have to just go in here. They are actually attacking Ortank. It would look like Udin's army. Seems like Rohan has gotten a bit of a buff, because they were just getting smashed the last time I played. But I will go to the action and then I will see you guys when we get there. Alright, we are still on our way to the actual action here, but I think it's just time to get into a little tournament here. Let's see what we can do. At least now we're not fighting elves, but look at this guy. He doesn't look weak either. At least we've gotten some armor, so we can tank a bit if I could hit with my sword here. Could just let these two fight it out, and then we are sure to get on. There we go. A little bit one-handed and some athletics here. We're getting a boost. Why am I getting these? Yeah. That iron. I don't want to get smashed by iron, but all of my team just went down. Jesus Christ, that one was fast. All right, no victory here. Look at our economy here. Almost. We have 630k just from selling loot here. So we are definitely getting rich. Let's just sell these 3 spears and then they don't have any more use to give us. At least we have been selling to all of these towns on our way here. So yeah. Question is it about time that we leave our what is that? What can we call it? Mercenary ship to Rohan? Guess we could call it that. In the meantime, I can just take care of these criminals. I am still doing that just to farm some
Under
experience.
my command!
So yeah, we need to get an infantry unit. Let's just
Hold
do that.
arrows!
I'll go and see how much I can do by myself. And as always, I'll just do one criminal run here in each episode, and then you kind of know that I'm still doing it, and I will rid you from the ever a bit exhausting part of just looking at me shooting criminals. 35 here. Let's see how many we can take out. Still not even shooting straight all the time. It's a bit annoying. Let's get on the house here. So this is pretty much what I'm doing, just kiting the enemy here. Kite. Let's just get off the horse again. And try not to get staggered by these stone throwing apes. He's getting close. Alright, it's going alright here, but they are getting close to our guys, so let's just let the army get a couple of kills here. And let's call it a day, shall we?
No quarter for the craven!
So we did get a little bit renown here, even though this was a completely unfair battle. And then we can give some loot to our guys, and we do have some recruit that could use some experience. So yeah, I guess I could just drop my allegiance to the Rohan here, and let's see. We have some perk points. I did say that we don't have word charm, however, let's just get it. And one to social. I don't care that much for the Dunlendian raiders anymore. They don't give us that much loot. It should only be to stand and shoot with my bow, but I'll just do that another time. Alright, so Helm's Deep do have some dinars that we can get. And guess it is time for us to go to Kingdom and say, oh, Theoden is in prison, so we can't even leave right now. Alright, then we'll have to just wait. Wait it out here. Could get some charm by taking care of the outposts here, but I don't think that is worth my time. However, we do need to get to double up on our renown here to get to Clan Tip 4, so that is definitely what we are working on. Question is, how much renown do we get from this, and do we lose some troops? I didn't even look at it, but we didn't lose some troops, and they do have large numbers. So let's just send them here. That is just renown farming. However, that was not a lot of renown. Did you see that? 5 renown for this. But okay, we lost 1 here. I guess we are getting some experience also. Still holding on to the cav here and the archers. Guess I might have to reconsider at some point, but right now we're doing all right with this tactic. All right, let's trade again. See if we can't get rid of the last odds here. However, it is getting expensive, isn't it? And all right, there is a tournament here. Hopefully we don't have to fight Arwen again. I think it's quite unfair she is participating. But when you bring your elven wife to the party, why shouldn't she get to participate? Well, this is a proper Rohan tournament, isn't it? There we go. Good.
Well,
Getting just a little bit polearm skill here. There's Alan. Let's knock her out. Oh, that was not good. Let's get a headshot. No. Thought I'm just skipping the arrow, but she does hit me anyways. There we go. Get out of the tournament, Darwin. That was close. At least I felt it was close. Alright. Still moving on here. Just keep betting. Alright, 1 versus 1 here. Might have wanted to just take out his boost when he feels like he wants to joust by keeping his shield up. Alright, 1 versus 1 here. In a polearm fight. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Alright. Damn it. My blocking is still horrible. Alright, but we did get to trade, but it has actually regenerated a bit here. So let's just move on. I guess some of the reason we are overburdened is all of this grain. We could get rid of that as well. But let's move up here to our friends. Well, how does this... That's the way. Just finding the right way to see the map here. All right, we did get to 50 in polearm. just do that. We did get crossbow, party leader, starting battle morale, recruiting of ranger troops. We could use that. Medicine also. Healing rate when above 70. 70 is high. However, we do have it now. Relationship per day with notable over 40. That's the same. Let's get that one. I'm seldomly resting in a settlement. We could just take care of these. If it wants to actually attack them. I've had that problem for some time, or in this playthrough, that when I'm standing right on top of these criminal parties, it doesn't want to attack. It's just chasing them around. Don't know what's happening. Don't think that was exactly where I aimed, but I did get a kill on the criminal. And we're gonna shoot these guys right in the side. I hit the first there. Alright. Good. 5 kills. That's something. And wow. That was some expensive swords right there. Let's see, hasn't ruined the map. Let's go up to our friends here, our elven friends. See if we can't help them. And also, as Theoden, he's still imprisoned. That's kind of annoying. But let's just work towards the next frontier. And 175 here. More zoom visuals on the campaign map taken from by ranger troops. That's also good. Don't feel like I need more zoom, so let's take that one. Damage reduction feels good. Alright, but I will just be pausing while we are moving up here. Alright, Theoden is back. So let's get out of this mercenary contract, and we are almost at Leoglund here. Imagining how you're saying this, Leoglund. I'm just saying something. I guess you know what I mean. But we can get the Sylvan here. However, their bowman is not as great as ours, so that's good that we have ours. But these palace guards, they are good. They are good. But let's see here. They do have some money, and I do have something to sell. Want to see if they don't have a bow here. That's a starting bow. Let's do it like that. A Mirkwood longbow 2. Which one is best? This one is definitely better. Get it like that. And I want to get some more elven arrows. However, why don't I get... Okay, so these guys, or the Mirkwood elven arrows, only have stack amount of 40, but guess I can live with that. Let's see here, we can get Legolas one-handed sword, but I would rather have mine. So let's do it like that, and then we can just get rid of the last pieces here. And some of all this is also good to get rid of. That's the way we go. Good. Let's go to, or we could just go to the tavern here and see if there are some companions that we can get. Could of course just go to the companion section and send some ravens out. But let's see what's going on in Thranduil's halls. As you can see, the what do we call that? Is that that Dale has been under siege a bit here from what's that? Guldur, right? Gundabad and Guldur. Okay, so still just Legolas's schools here, and could be awesome if we could get two of them, but that's not a thing here. Let's see. So we could actually get Legolas's armor, and that is somewhat better, and Thranduil's armor is also better than ours. However, expensive, but ours is actually pretty good. It's just not 90. And Thranduil's crown also very good. We can consider it if we ever get a place here in Mirkwood. And we see here no elven companions, so we could go for that. And just waiting to see when my crow is arriving, or whatever it is, arriving at King Theoden. But let's just take a look here. Could take one more into leadership. That's just not my thing, leadership. So get it in engineering, but maybe we should just have had a companion doing that. It's not entirely waste though. But let's see here. And we want to get wanderers. We're getting a lag spike here. Hopefully we're not crashing. We get a crash report. That sucks. Let's just see what happens here. I will just save this and be back. Alright, I did manage to scramble a save here. However, I am not able to interact with companions right now. Hopefully I have not created a corrupted save here, but look at what we have here. A caravan. Just give me all you have here. Thank you. Not that he had a lot. He was carrying a lot of fish. We can get that. Alright, let's just see what's going on. Looks like Isengard has been vanquished as well. Thought Isengard was a strong faction, but looks like they have been in trouble for a while. Let's send a scout again to Theoden King. Doesn't seem like it wants to go there. Alright, he went inside. I guess he will do that again. Yeah. Do you have to be a little annoying? Do you have to be a little bit careful when interacting with people close to their castle? People can just, or other parties can just go out of the castle and kill you. But we have been attacked here. I don't know why they want to attack us, but since they are under powered here. But I don't say no to a fight where I am set to win. Let's see how these walk riding orcs do. And now we have gotten a new bow and 90 arrows, so it's just out some arrows here. Seems like we can shoot a bit further than before, and it should also be a bit more precise. Managed to get a hit also. Shooting pretty straight. Almost a sniper here. riders with the small vehicle is coming there. Yeah, getting shot on at, I guess. Cool. Looks like these wolves are a bit. I didn't hit the wolf, I hit the rider.
Come and kill them all!
Let's just see if we can get some 200 here. Look at that, these heavily armed doing that job here. No casualties. What a pleasure. Let's leave him and get some leadership and charm also. Look at that. Love to get some good loot. I don't think we have any chance here. Thranduil is coming in. Don't have a lot to do here. Some charm. I want to get double conversion here. Party size +5. That's not a lot. Captain, morale penalty, blah blah. I guess I'll take that, even though it doesn't really give that much. All right, finally, Theoden King.
My greetings.
Hello, my greetings to you. I wish to be released. No. Yes, my lord. It was an honor, blah blah blah. All right. We are not actually at war right now. That gives us a little bit more freedom, but I guess we will use this freedom to go and attack Guldur. But I guess these armies are too big to do anything about it, and they are possibly just getting this castle. No problem, I guess. Yeah. Thranduil doesn't want to do anything either. However, they are trying to take this one. We could go and attack Sagara here. Let's do it this way.
On my orders!
So we just got a freebie here. Where's the enemy? They're spawning over here somewhere. Freebie here, but we won't get it that easy next time.
Horsemen, forward!
Just get the horsemen over here. Is that just... I guess there was... I thought there were more wolves when I just looked at that. Like they're going up the mountain. I guess they're not going for our archers. I don't care that much.
Riders! Forward!
Okay. That was a direct hit. Okay, they had a lot of archers. I didn't even get that. They are doing a lot of damage. Have is coming in here. That's not just follow Arwen. Just riding around. Yes, on a good day I would have set my account to take care of the enemy archers here. Now I'm just getting freebies here on our guys when we go melee here. Not the biggest difference, but we did lose some men here. Could definitely have stopped that from happening. Let's get that. gonna have to be a bit careful here. I don't have that much HP, and we are a bit overburdened. I did lose my, look at that. Did lose my horse as well. I was just thinking I wanted to help, but look how much they're getting thrashed.
Well now.
Well, no. Guess we can fight these.
Under my command!
However, it is going to be a fight that we have to take from afar. Why don't I have a bow now? Where's my bow? Oh, it's because I can't use it while I'm on a horse. I get it. I get it. Alright, guys. This is going to be a hard fight. I'm not sure we have to shoot at these, but they do have 2 rivers, so they do have, what, 100 arrows each. Let's get the wooks down. That is always a pleasure. Guess we're just sacrificing the cab here. Bit optimistic. What's that guy doing here? Guess we're doing all right here. 1 casualty, we can live with that. Good, good, good. And 30 renown. Oh, I didn't want to actually imprison him, but whatever. Maybe we'll get some.
Well now.
And another fight here. That is just on the cusp. Look at that, 19 HP. I need to watch out. But we can go all the way up here somewhere. And we will have a chance to shoot at the enemy. They have 140 troops here against our 51. Guess it should be doable. Each guy has to take out 3 orcs. It is seen before. That is the first. That guy's definitely not getting away. However, none of us are hitting. We have to get some aggro on our cab here as well. And I have to think about how much damage I take. It's not what I'm best at. If we can't get some of these down.
Horse charge!
doing all right. There's these guys doing a lot of armor. All right, 3 guys left, and oh no, 3 casualties. That's all right. Did I take damage? Didn't take damage. That's good. Guess we can just take this, leave the rest as experience. Let's get some upgrades here, and let's try and get to some land that is friendly. Look at that, we were getting chased. Oh, all right. So it wasn't good or bad, it was Guldur we attacked. Doesn't change a lot for me. Let's get rid of this. All right, let's ransom our prisoners. We can move towards... Where can we move? We can move towards Lake Town. However, a lot of enemies are up here. That might be risky. So the Baggins are going to war against Guldur. Let's see how that works out for them. 64 criminals,
Yeah.
That's too much for me to let go. So yeah, I'll just take care of those. Alright, so you guys can just get a recap. I killed 25 and got some skill points here. That's great. And let's just give the loot to our friends here. And we can go to Barborg. Oh, look at that. They have actually gotten a very honorable visit from Kamul the Easterling, one of the Nazguls here. That guy is nasty. So we'll just be waiting a bit. Looks like he's fast as well. Look at that. 10 to movement speed. That is a lot. Let's just trade a bit here and wait this out so we can get out. I just noticed that it has gone on windowed here. Does seem like that did a bit to the quality of the video recording. Got a bit grainy. So yeah, I think I will just end the episode here in Barborg, and I will resume the playthrough when I have restarted the game and another episode. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys the next time.